Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna talk about Lotus Europa. The car was in production from 1966 to 1975 when was replaced by the very successful well-known model Esprit. There were three versions of Lotus Europa: S1, S2 and S3. This particular model is S2 from 1968. But I was very little one when my parents they bought for me this little matchbox car. They bought from special shop for $1. I remember still this because I was with them. So I still keeping it the car, it's original, the paint is original, but this is the time from where I know Lotus Europa. How I said they built three versions, and from all three versions in total they built 9,230 cars. You can see here the badge on the backside of the car, World Champion Car Constructors, 63, 65 and 1968. The engine of the car was in the middle. So this was the year 1966 when Ferrari, Lamborghini and Lotus they start to producing cars with the engine of the middle. The Lamborghini first model was Lamborghini Miura, 1966. Ferrari was Ferrari Dino, the same year, 1966. And Lotus as well, 1966 with Europa S1, they start to producing car with the engine of the middle. So Lotus was one of the top brand on that time. And Europa used steel backbone chassis with fiberglass body. Earliest versions of Europa S1, the chassis was bonded to the body, but then they changed to bolted, so they bolt the chassis to the body from the S2, so for eventually easy repairing. The engine and the gearbox, they was from Renault. For the beginning, Colin Chapman was thinking to use Ford components, but then he decided to move to Renault, not just because of the low cost, but because this was the perfect combination for the Lotus Europa. Renault 16 was front-wheel drive car with the engine on the front, longitudinally, and the gearbox was straight to the engine. So how I said this was the perfect combination. The weight of the car was just 610 kilograms for the S1, and then S2 and X3 versions they was a little bit heavier, but still very light. S2 versions from 1968, the maximum speed is 195 km per hour. The acceleration from 0 to 60 is 9.3 seconds, so this for the time was amazing. And in total, 3,615 cars were built. Looks how cool looks on the front, the car. Was some similarity, I can see some similarity with Lamborghini Miura even, because they are from the same time. The door as well, the front side of the door has something with Lamborghini Miura. How I said, the front side, the lights, is very beautiful design. I like this model. Absolutely beautiful, amazing. Look, just have a look from this side. It's amazing. Even the back side is beautiful. The tires, they are very small tires, 155 by 13, but because the car is very light, this is absolutely enough to hold the car on the road. And the rear spoiler, you can see even the rear spoiler on the back, holding extra the car on the road. The drag coefficient of this car is extremely amazing, just 0.29. Imagine for 1966 with this drag coefficients is something amazing. Also in the back, the rear lights, how the rear side of the car looks amazing. Just have a look from this view. It's amazing little sports car from 1960s. So guys, I hope you like the video with the Lotus Europa. Please subscribe my channel and see you next time. Bye.